So guys, kindly like, kindly subscribe, kindly share and comment, okay? Thank you. Join the family.
Hi guys, so I'm Nanelle Griselda, and today I'm going to show you how to write a nursing CV or resume. So grab a pen and a paper and let's get started. Guys, don't forget to subscribe, like and share, please. So I'm just going to start by giving some general tips, okay? Guys, make sure that your CV is brief and precise. I mean, most employers do not have time to read 5 pages. So I'll say nothing longer than 2 pages, all right? And I'll add that make sure that it's easy to read, guys. Consider the font style, no cursives, and then consider the font size as well. Use the regular ones, okay? But for your name, your name can appear larger, all right? Your name can appear larger though, it's fine. And guys, I will advise that you always save a copy of your CV in your email, okay? You never know where you get a job offer. Could be in the bus, at a restaurant, and make sure it's in PDF or a Word format, all right? Okay. So before we even begin, we need to decide on like the kind of template or like a design or the format or the style for the CV. There are several template styles, and then you can get very nice ones at livecareer.co.uk. Okay, as you can see on the screen, they have several very nice ones. So now let's talk about things to include when writing a nursing CV. Okay, so definitely your personal details. Okay, so your name, your address, your phone number, your email. I can even add your nationality or your date of birth. It depends on you, okay? So let's have a look at an example of what I mean. So obviously my name is Nanelle Griselda, and at the moment I'm living at 666 Heaven Street. Okay, and that's my postcode. All right, that's nice. And my number is +233. And especially if you're applying to like a foreign company, you want to use the code. And my email is griseldananelle@gmail.com. Please don't use emails like godsfavorite.daughter@gmail.com. No, never use such ones. They give headaches, okay? But if your name is, let's say, Grace Davis, you can use gracedavis@gmail.com. That's a bit more professional, okay? None of those crazy ones, all right? So next thing is you're going to like give a brief summary about yourself, like just a few sentences or like a paragraph where you're going to sell yourself literally or advertise yourself to your prospective employer, okay? So let's look at an example. But then you know yourself, and then you can tailor your words towards, the characteristics that the employer is looking for. So I put something together for the purpose of this video, and I wrote, a compassionate registered nurse with 2 years experience, offering outstanding and exceptional nursing expertise with the ability to remain calm and methodical in fast-paced environments, ensuring accurate and compassionate care in line with NMC guidelines. My lips are even hurting. This is too much now. So next is education. We're going to talk about, your university or your training institutions and whatever, all the schools you've attended, your educational background. And guys, always start with the most current ones first, okay? And just state the important ones, no primary school or nothing. So the university, the years involved, the qualification you have, degree or diploma, and the courses you studied, okay? Now let's look at an example. So, University of Zambia, 2012 to 2016. Nanelle can lie. I have never been to Zambia. I don't know how I managed to go to their university. Anyways, BSc Nursing, second class, honors upper division. Wow, that's an intelligent girl. Courses, medical nursing, surgical nursing, pharmacology, etc. So you can just add your courses. And then I followed with the high school, all right? That's why I say the most current ones first and then the most important ones, okay? So just the same format, all right? So next is employment history. All the places you've worked, the departments you worked, your roles when you were there, all that stuff. All right. So you're going to make mention of the name of the hospital or the clinic you worked. And then you also have to mention the unit or the department you worked and the dates you were there. Then you make mention of the job title when you were working in those places and your roles. If you have no job experience, you're straight from school, then you should write about your clinical internships or attachments using the same format. Example. And there I go again, telling another lie, another big lie. Lagos Teaching Hospital. I'm definitely going to Nigeria and Zambia one day. So 2017, 2018, Accident and Emergency Unit. I was the nursing officer, and you mentioned some of your roles whilst you were there. Medication, etc., etc. So now you want to mention some skills that you have as a nurse, all right? And you can tailor these things based on what exactly the employer is looking for. So you can make mention of all the skills you have and do not lie, okay? So I just wrote assessment of patients, preparing patient-centered care plans, etc., etc. Anything that you can boast of that you can do as a nurse, okay? You know yourself. Then you can also add all your certificates and your license. Okay, so an example. Let's say you're a registered nurse and you have a license from 2017 and you got it from the Nursing Council of India. Nanelle. Ha! And then let's say you have a certificate in death verification, whatever. A very important thing is adding referees, okay, to your CV. It could be a lecturer from school, a nurse manager, or whatever. Include their names, their position, their mobile number, and their email. Specifically like their professional email. So an example is Mr. George Floyd, who was my senior lecturer at the University of South Africa Nursing Department, okay? And then I've added their number because your employer may want to verify all the information you've provided. That's their email as well. Then you have to get someone you trust to just go over whatever you've done.